Hey guys, it's Justine, and I finally have my comic book haul from when I went to the Calgary comic book expo, entertainment expo. I don't know what it's called, but anyways, Comic-Con. So I got lots of comics, so I'm just gonna get into it. I'm gonna start with the ones that I actually have read already. Then they'll be featured in my wrap up, so I'm not really gonna talk about them, but I'll just tell you what they are. I got Batgirl Volume 1, Batgirl of Burnside. I grabbed Spider-Gwen. Sorry that my lighting's gonna reflect all these. Low, Volume 2, Before the Dawn Burn Us. Witches, Volume 1. Miss Marvel, Volume 3, Crushed. I think it's Volume 3, yeah, Volume 3, Crushed. Batgirl, Volume 2, Family Business. And then I'm reading this one right now, but it's The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Squirrel, you know it's true. I read a few more, but they were in my other wrap-up. I'm just seeing if I can see them from here. Yeah, hold on, let me grab them. No wonder my pile looked light. I grabbed Rat Queens, Volume 3, Demons. If you watch my wrap-up, you'll know what I thought about all these, so check it out. iZombie, 6 Feet Under and Rising. This is Volume 3. Wayward, Volume 1 and 2. So Volume 1, String Theory. Volume 2, Ties That Bind. The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, Squirrel Power, which is Volume 1. Harley Quinn, Volume 1, Hot in the City. I Hate Fairyland, Volume 1, Madly Ever After. This is like the best comic book ever, so if you haven't checked it out, you guys should, but it has bad language, not for children. Skull and Kickers, 1,000 Opas and a Dead Body. And one of, like, the creator, Jim Zub, one of the creators was there, so he, signed my book. And he signed Wayward, too. They're shown in my other one. Then I grabbed Harbinger, Volume 1, Omega Rising. This is by, Valiant Comics. And then I just had, like, a, what is this? Fairy Tales and Classic Monsters. It's from the expo. It's like an expo exclusive, but it just has like a bunch of people who do art. So they're just like, I don't know, really beautiful. So I want to show that to you guys. And I grabbed Trillium by Jeff Lemire. No idea what this is about, but I love Sweet Tooth, so I had to grab it. I really like Jeff Lemire. I like his art. This one's like matte pages though, but the artwork is so beautiful. It's classic like Jeff Lemire faces. Like if you've read any of his other stuff, you can tell that it's him that's the artist. I got this comic, Star Wars, Poe Dameron, Volume 1, Variant Edition, which I have no idea, but it looks like this kind of art. And then I got another one from Valiant. It's Archer and Armstrong. Or Issue 1. That other one I said Volume 1, but Issue 1. This one, I'm not really sure what it's about, but I like the art. It kind of looks like it reminds me of Archie, so I would probably read that because the art's fun. Then I got The Last Man, Book 1 by Brian K. Vaughan, and whoever else. I can't say their names. But this one I've heard people talk about it, and it's like literally about like the last man on Earth and that kind of stuff. So it's basically, like, I guess it'd be considered post-apocalyptic kind of, and it's like, so it's like Amazons, I guess. I don't know, I was drawn to it. I thought it sounded cool. And I grabbed Ivar, Time Walker, Making History. This is another Valiant comic. I guess they were like super big back in the day, and then they're like not so big, but now they're trying to make like a comeback. I don't remember what those ones are about. Then I grabbed USNA, the United States of North America, which is like a littler one. This is, I don't know if this is the only like one. This one's in black and white. It has like matte pages. I don't really want to crack the spine. And then they just gave me like a Valiant Spring 2016, like what comes out. I got Faith Issue 1. This one's really cool. It's like about this like girl superhero, but she's like a bigger girl, and you know, it's kind of refreshing, and she does make appearances in the Harbinger one. I got Rai, Welcome to Japan. And this one's like, I think an assassin or something. But it's like super, like the art is like super dark. So those ones. Then this one, the comic book guy recommended it to me. Planetary, volume 1. This is DC Comics. It's All Over the World and Other Stories by Warren Ellis, John Cassidy, and Laura Depew. Looks like this. I don't remember what this is about. He told me, but let's see. Just kind of, the norm. Then I got Odyssey, Volume 1, Off Too Far, Ithaca by Matt Fraction and Christian Ward. I just, like, love this cover. Like, how could you not love this cover? I'm pretty sure I got a single issue in Landfall Freight, I believe. But it's like this. It's like crazy. Like, it's so bright and colorful. And it's like a retelling of like the Odyssey. I don't know if you could tell. Let me see. A century-long war has come to an end. Odysseia and her crew of weary warriors leave the ruins of Troy La Vie for home, but getting there will be the fight of their lives. The Odyssey gets reimaginated and reinvented for the 21st century in this psychedelic, gender-broke, and gender-bent science fiction epic. So, Matt Fraction, who wrote Sex Criminals, in case you didn't know who he was. Then I grabbed The Nobody by Jeff Lemire. He, the comic book guy, I don't know his name, but he's there every year, recommended this to me last year, but I didn't buy it because I didn't want to spend all of my money, but this year I spent like $1 bajillion. So again, classic Jeff Lemire. It's just about a guy who's nobody. In the town of Largemouth never saw much excitement until the arrival of a stranger wrapped head to toe in weird bandages. Driven by curiosity, a young loner named Vicky discovers a tragic story of the bizarre accident that left him horribly disfigured. But do his bandages hide more than just scars? When a series of crimes unfolds, the quiet townsfolk turn on the stranger and hunt him down. Ooh, and it's kind of like a retelling of The Invisible Man and brings him into modern time. So, sweet. Then I grabbed Revival, Volume 4, Escape to Wisconsin. I did grab Volume 3 when I was in Lethbridge, so now I have Volume 4. This is kind of like zombies, but now there's like weird monsters. Like, look at that. Do you see that dead body? Do you see this little creepy monster? Sorry, that's a spoiler alert if you guys haven't read it. My bad. Then I grabbed She-Hulk because I grabbed Spider-Gwen and Batgirl, so I figured, and Miss Marvel, so I was like, I might as well grab She-Hulk. So, yeah, just basically Girl Hulk. Then I grabbed Lazarus, Volume 3, because I've read the first two, and this is like where people own people, and they fight. They're like your own protector, and it's a pretty crazy series, but I like it. And then I have Harley Quinn, Volume 2, Power Outage. I don't know why, I must have forgot to grab this one. This is by DC, it's the New 52, I think. Is it the New 52? I don't know, but anyways, I thought I would read a bunch of like the newer revamped comics to kind of get into things, see what I like, all that kind of stuff, but don't leave, I have more. I have Chew, like all the ones I don't have, so I have Volume 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, because I bought Volume 3 in Lethbridge and I couldn't read it because I didn't have Volume 2, but number 2, International Flavor. I love Chew. It's like about this cop, and he can like, if he eats food, he can like tell where it came from. So he like is a cop, and then he can like lick a dead body or like eat some flesh, and he knows who killed them. It's pretty sweet. Flambe is number 4. 5 is Major League. I don't know, I just like it. It's kind of like creepy. Space Cakes is Volume 6. That one's cute because it's pink. Volume 7 is Bad Apples. Volume 8 is Family Recipes. And Volume 9 is Chicken Tenders. Volume 10 is Blood Pudding. So that's all the Chews. I don't know if that's all that's like gonna be written or if that's just all that's released, because I know there's a lot, but it's a good series, so pick it up. Then I grabbed another Valiant comic. This is Divinity. And at the height of the Cold War, the Soviet Union greenlit a dangerously advanced mission. They sent a man farther into the cosmos than anyone has ever gone before or since. Lost in the stars, he's encountered something unknown. Now he's returned, crash-landed in the Australian outback. A few that have been able to reach him believe he could be a deity. Look at this creepy, like, look at number 4. Do you see that, like, little girl? He's, like, on space, and then there's, like, a random girl. Like, boo. Sorry my lighting is going crazy, but it's just because these are shiny. Then, are you still with me? Are you still with me? I grabbed volume 1 and 2 of Phonogram. So Rue Britannia, and the Singles Club, because I got volume 3 in my Sci Squad box, but I didn't realize that you could read the issues without the other issues. So my bad. But anyways, now I have all 3 of them. I grabbed iZombie volume 4. Is this 4? Repossession. Woo. Another Valiant comic, Dr. Mirage. And this one, the guy talks to the dead. So there's like spirits. Oh, I grabbed Outcast volume 1, Darkness Surrounds Him. And it's coming to Cinemax this year. And this one's demonic. This guy's possessed. And I grabbed volume 2, A Vast and Unending Ruin. Then I grabbed Nailbiter, volume 3 and volume 4. So volume 3 is Blood in the Water. And this one is about the small town and like 16 serial killers have came from it. Volume 4, Bloodlust, and they're trying to catch they've called him Nailbiter because the victims he like bites their nails off until they bleed to death, which is like super gross, but it's like so cool. And then I grabbed Lumberjanes volume 2, Friendship to the Max, and volume 3, A Terrible Plan. And that's everything that I got. So lots of money, lots of comics. Let me know if you guys have read any of these, if you liked them, if you hated them. Recommendations, please leave them down below. There's a Comic-Con again in June, which I should probably buy tickets for in the other town. Like there's Calgary's here and then like Red Deer's here and we're like in the middle. And then we always go to the one in Edmonton in the fall. So we do 3 a year now. But yeah, let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in another video.